Hi guys, so today we are going to do with the clean with me. Just like I said in the intro, I think I'm going to start on this first. That's all my Shop My Stash products, so I think what I'm going to do is just pop it away into the drawers, into the individual drawers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do my entire makeup collection, the clean with me that way, so I might have to do it in parts. So I'll do that and like all this here. So we've got my brushes there. Obviously you can see the smears here, that definitely needs a good clean, and I'm sure that will need a clean. And then we've got my project pan and some other eyeshadow palettes in there. Makeup brushes need a wash, those ones, and those ones. I don't think I'll be showing you how I clean my makeup brushes unless that's an interesting video for you to see. If you do want to see something like that, just please like this video, and then I know that you want to see that content. And then in here, in this first drawer here, I think if we just do it in parts, I think we'll clean all this as well, because they're looking grubby, especially like the foundations. I think you can see it more on like these ones, just how grubby they're looking. And just do a proper refresh, guys. That's all I want to do, but I feel like I want to just put these things away first. So I'm going to put you on the tripod. I'm hoping that you're going to be able to see what I'm doing. My tripod isn't the best, guys, so I'll do it as best I can. So let me just go and sort that out, and I'll see you in a little while. Okay guys, so it's not the best angle at all, is it? You can see pretty much the majority of it, so I'm going to take all this off first. I need like a plastic container really. Okay, so right, let's just start with this here, because everything needs to be cleaned. So, and you did say you wanted some recommendations, so when we go into the cleaning part, I'll give you recommendations on some of my favourite products. Oh, by the way guys, I had to pull this in last Shop My Stash, just for this under eye setting powder here, and I'm going to talk more about that when we get to it, hopefully, if I remember. I don't know if you can see. So this is one bin already full up practically. Brushes could do with going somewhere separately. Right, so let's turn you around. So here guys, that's everything from the top section practically, apart from my makeup brushes. So let's put you back up there. So it's more or less empty now, just got a pencil sharpener in there. And then the makeup brushes, which are going to go in a separate bin. Oh, my brow pencils there. This unit has gotten so dirty, guys. So dirty. Right, so completely empty that. These just come off, by the way, guys. So yeah, so that's that. I think I've had that a couple of months now. I'd need to check. I did a haul video when I got it. It's by Beautify. It's a really good brand. I got it from eBay at a really good price. It is a little bit wide, but it fits everything that I need in it for Shop My Stash. So we're just going to go into the first drawer. Let's see if we can put this down here so you can see it a bit better. Let's pop you down a bit. Like I said, it's not ideal what I'm doing, but it's the best that I can do with this tripod I've got. So now I'm just putting the rest of the products in this other bin because I don't have anything else for it. And some of these products I'm going to want to keep in this fortnight Shop My Stash, but we'll just pull them out again. And there you go, it's looking very, very bare. It's like the barest it's been since I bought it. I filled it up with you guys. So we need to move this off the vanity now and put this back. So basically we've got 2 of these bins full of my Shop My Stash products. So let me move, sorry for that, let me move this. I'll just pop it on the floor for now, and I'm hoping you're able to see what I've just, yeah, for the most part you can see it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put as much products back into this top drawer as we possibly can. This keeps coming off, my little thing for the drawer, and I cut my finger on it the other day. Right, so foundations. Right, so you can't even see it. I'm going to struggle to hold it. I'll show you the overview at the end. It won't go down any more than it already is, guys. I'm just wondering if my SLR will do a better job. It doesn't focus as well, but hang on, let's change the angles. Right guys, that's about as good as I'm going to get it. You're quite a fair distance away from me, but I'm hoping you're at least going to be able to see what I'm putting back. Got some more of these crates from Primark, which I'm loving. I honestly don't think there's room for everything. Right, I know there's not room for that bronzer, that's for sure. It's too big to go anywhere. Wait, we'll just put it here. And I think that's it. That's all the lipsticks and brow products. And I don't really put brow products anywhere. I think they're going to have to go into the white drawers here. I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing, but they're going to have to go there. What else do we have in here? I think these all go elsewhere as well. Yeah, they're brow products as well. Lip scrubs. So they can go into the white drawers as well. They're not going to stay there for a long period of time because they stay in my Shop My Stash drawer. And then that's all makeup brushes and whatnot. So this one here goes in my other bigger collection that I've got, and so do the eyeshadow palettes and the face palette, and then lipsticks obviously go in my lipstick collection. So I guess we're just going over there. There wasn't that much to do here then, was there, in the end? What I'm going to do, I think what I'm going to do with my Shop My Stash everyday makeup drawer, we're going to clean the units, we're going to go through all this, clean all this, and then we're going to see if I've got time to do anything else. But I just don't feel like, with my collection on how big it is, I saw Sarah Rose do this video, but she doesn't seem to have as big a collection as I do. I mean, she has a more curated collection, so I feel like we're just going to try and get as much done as we can. I'm on the floor for a minute. I've literally got stuff everywhere. The palettes can go behind me. Right, let's just close that a second. Bring you closer. I'll have to tilt you up now. The things you have to do these videos are so difficult to do. Right, so now we're going to tackle the white drawers over there. Then we're going to clean my vanity, and we're going to try and sort that out best we can. I'm going to literally do what I can in this video, and we'll see where we go from here. Like I said, I do want to give you some recommendations that I like as well. So So that's where I keep the majority of my makeup brushes. Most of them need cleaning and it's smeared, so I've not cleaned this out since I first originally bought it. I mean, this would be ideal for my liquid lipsticks and like for my crayon lipsticks and things like that. I don't know if I'm going to change it up. I might do. But it's just so handy as well for the makeup brushes. You can just swivel and swirl. But yeah, that's that. And then let's move that back. And then we've got that one as well, with Cupid there. Shall we pop these on the floor as well, just in so that I've cleaned the desk. Okay, and then, can you see that? I think just about. Then in here, right, so this is all Project Pan stuff, so we've got a couple of these, like little crates and things, so I do want to go through it. And then this one's just the plastic acrylic one, which has got Project Pan and other bits and pieces in there. And then there's another drawer at the bottom. And this has got like products that I want to use in the Shop My Stash that's coming up. I want to use that Jason Wu, the Bush Brow Shaper Soap. I want to use this lip liner, and I want to use this eyeshadow palette for my neutrals. So yeah, I definitely want to use that. Then we've got this palette here, which I've not touched. I got it way before Christmas and I've not touched it. Let's show you what it looks like. I'm sure you've seen it before. So it just looks like that. It's got bronzers, highlighter, blush and eyeshadows in it. Can we? No, I think we can't zoom out anymore. But yeah, that's what that one looks like. I don't know when I'm going to be using that. I think that might be going back in my eyeshadow palette drawer, so I'm going to take this out of there. And then I've got this for my... I'll show you what that looks like. I've got this. So this part holds my phone, and then this part lights up. So I use it as like a mirror. But you can obviously take selfies and things and even videos, so I might try that. I'm going to show you what it looks like lit up because it's still plugged in. Oh, on. So it's quite bright, guys, and you can make it brighter. So that's that. Then I've got quite a few face brushes in here, and they look like they're pretty clean for the most part. So we've got them, they can stay, and them ones, they can stay. And there's a little highlighter brush as well. So I can quite clearly take all the face brushes that are in that like swivel Lazy Susan and wash them. I've got loads in the bathroom to wash as well, and I've got loads of eyeshadow brushes to wash. So I don't think I'll be making any content for at least a couple of days. We will be shopping my stash, but in a separate video. But this is just everything that's in here. For the most part, this looks clean. I don't think I'll need to clean this. Maybe we'll clean the top of it, but the actual drawers, yeah, that drawer needs cleaning. There's a perfume sample there. No, it's a MAC Fix Plus. So that's that. Right. Oh, actually, let's pop these away. So we've got my brow products and my lip scrub. I'm going to put these... Well, I'll put my brow products down here. And I'll put my lip scrub in my Shop My Stash. That's all going to get moved eventually. Okay, so we've got a clean surface now, which needs a darn good clean. So that's what I'm going to go and do. I'm going to get my cleaning products and I'll come back. So that Profusion one was in the shade Fur Free Cool Pink. The camera stopped. Then I've got this one. I've not really used it that much, but I feel like this one's a bit too dark as well. It's the Makeup Gallery Keep On Glowing Illuminating Foundation in the shade Swan. Actually looks okay. Nearly done on the foundations, guys. For this one I don't need to do because I've not used it yet. Naomi sent me this from Canada. It's the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Foundation. I'm hoping I like it. Kelly Gooch and a few other bigger influencers rave about this, so I'm hoping I like it. Well, I'm half hoping I do and half hoping I don't, because it was sent to me and on eBay they charge through the roof. I don't even know if they do it on eBay anymore, but I did see it once on eBay for I think £15 or £20. This one is the 17 Glow Is Everything. I don't like it as a BB cream, guys. I like it to mix in. It's the right shade, I would say, as well, to mix in with other foundations. This one is in the shade 001 Neutral. Then we've just got two more. So we've got the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I've not used this in a long time. It's a 201 Classic Ivory. This was another foundation I couldn't get within this country for so long, and then I got it off eBay because I'd wanted to try it for a long time. Paid way over the odds for it. It sucks that I had to do that, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure if I like this either, to be honest. And then we've got this Glossier Stretch. We've got this Glossier Stretch Concealer in G12. Collection do one really similar. It's even called Collection Stretch Concealer. So once I'm out of this, I feel like I want to try theirs. I use this as a skin tint, guys. I don't like it as a concealer. It's the lightest shade that they do. Right, let's put all the foundations back. Let's put all the plastic containers together. I think that's it on that one. There's not enough room in this little crate here, really. But I didn't like the way the acrylic one looked. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Right, so that one can go back as well. Looking good so far. So then we would go in with bronzers. There's not that much bronzers and I don't think they'll be a mess. So let's put that in the back. Let me scoot over. Love the packaging of that though, guys. Yeah, see these don't really need a wipe down. Right, so I like this bronzer, this Physicians Formula one, but I don't like the scent of it. No, it makes me queasy, guys. So it's not even a case of me not liking the scent. It really knocks my stomach. But then it goes after a while, so I am going to keep it. So it's just in the shade Bronzer. I've not used this in a hot minute. This is actually a blush. It's in taupe, but I used to use it for contour all the time. I think you can still get them off eBay. I mean, I don't even contour anymore. I just bronze. But I want to keep it just in case I ever want to contour. Okay. This one is from Sephora. When I went to Portugal with my mum, we had a little shopping trip. It's in the shade Light. And I didn't used to like that, but I really do like it now. Surprisingly, and I'm enjoying this video, guys. Then we've got the Too Faced one. Just going through these bronzers is making me realise just how I haven't used a lot of them for so long. This bronzer is in the shade Milk Chocolate, so it is the lightest one. The mirrors are filthy. That's that one. And then we've got the Maybelline City Bronzer, great drugstore bronzer again. I might do a battle of the drugstore bronzers. Let me know if you want to see it. like maybe top 5 bronzers. And then I don't know if I've got 5 high-end. If I do, we can do 5 high-end, like rank the 5 high-end bronzers I've got as well. I don't know if I've done something like that in the past. I might have done. Then we've got the Natural Collection. Guys, if you live in the UK, you have to try this if you like a glowy bronzer. Even if you don't, it's not really that glowy. They do this one. This one's the lightest one. It's in the shade Sunshine. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. So yeah, it's in the shade Sunshine. But it is so good. So good. And it's so inexpensive. I think it's like £2.99 or something. Then we've got this Jenna Frames Loves PS one, which I like the bronzer side of it. I think the highlighter's too deep for my skin tone. Hard getting dirt off cardboard, isn't it? What the hell's that? Why has that happened? Let me get some more antibacterial on this. Right, it's not the cleanest. I have cleaned it. You've seen me clean it, but I'm making marks. Right, so I'll clean the front, clean the back. Right, a disappointing one, guys. I don't recommend this. I don't know if I've not had enough time with it. I just don't like it. When I used it for the Get Ready With Me, I liked it a bit more. So maybe I just need a bit more time with it. But I don't enjoy it. So I feel like eventually I will declutter this one. I might actually put this in with my palettes because it is a face palette, even though it's bronzer, and then I'll have a bit more room here. Not necessarily to buy any more bronzer, but just to have the room. We'll see. I'll keep it in there for now. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it in my face palettes, guys. I might stand up to do this for a bit because being sat down on this chair isn't the best. Right, I'm going to put this in one of those containers just so I know it goes in my face palette drawer. Right, we've got this Revolution Long Weekend Bronzer. I really like this. Another Revolution one. I've not really used it that much, but it's another glowy one. So I tend to just put it over my Chanel bronzer. Now you'd think that would be too dark for me, but it really isn't, guys. It's that one there, and you can see just how glowy it is. Right, so coming up next we have my Cargo one, and again I've not used that in such a long time. It's just in the shade Matte Bronzer. Doesn't really need a clean, this. And that is my perfect bronzer shade. Right, then we have this Natasha Denona Bronze and Glow. I do like this one better than the bigger palette that I've got, so that's that one. You have to keep an eye on the recording as well because it keeps stopping. This definitely needed doing. They're absolutely filthy. Then we've got this Too Faced Bronze Peach in Toasted Peach. Not used it in a hot... Oh my gosh, look at it. No! It's always been a bit finicky, this. It broke when I bought it. I need to use it. I think I'm going to pull it out this next rotation. Then I have this e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. Absolutely adore this one. This is newer to the collection. I've just seen something that I don't think I've ever used. So we've got the Flower Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer in the shade Sunrise L1. Right, so this needs to come out because I've never even used this. I don't know even where I'm wiping it down. Looks like I may have swatched it. Right, and last but not least, we've got the Too Faced Soulmates Carrying Big. And this is just a collector's piece, guys. Right, let's sit down and put everything back. So when I put things back in the collection, I'll probably speed it up. I hope you don't mind that part. That will be ASMR. I know you guys said you didn't really want an ASMR one, but the clickety clicks are okay, aren't they? Right, that looks pretty aesthetically pleasing, I feel like. So let's put that away. I need that other bit of paper. Okay, we'll do this bronzer. So we'll clean this bronzer up. I know this one needs a good clean. So this is my Project Pan one. You're going to see how well I've done now. It does need a good clean. I've never cleaned this up since I bought it, and I've had it years at this point. I'm just fed up with it. It makes me look orange. If I didn't have a powder bronzer over the top of it, I really wouldn't like it. That's why I stopped using it for the longest time. That's the shade, I believe. Right, so that's the shade, I believe. They've changed the shades up. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, we need to clean it, don't we? I personally don't recommend this, but I know people that love it. So, I mean, for what you get, guys, I feel like it's expensive. Right, that's just an empty container, so we don't need to do anything with that. We'll clean this one as well. Clean the lid. Right, and then this is hair products. Well, not products, hair ties and headband. And there's my sellotape there, so that can just go back in the drawer. And then these will go in there just until we clean the Shop My Stash drawers. Oh, there's another foundation there. Right, so we've got powders here that need to be cleaned. I feel like the sun is too bright. Let me go and sort that out. Is that better? Right, so we've got this Revolution peach powder. Some of this is in another container just because it's too big, guys. Comes with a nice little puff. This one's not that bad actually, in regards to it being a little bit grubby looking. Probably because I don't use it as much. We've still got quite a bit left. All this here. Then I've got the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. Guys, I recommend it so much. It reminds me of the Hourglass Finishing Powder, I think. I can't remember the name of it, the shade of it. I will get the shade name. And, I mean, you can't buy it anymore. You can buy it on Amazon. They do charge a little bit extra, but it's not as much as I thought they might. I think I paid about £5 for this from Beauty Bay originally, and I think on Amazon it's about £8 delivered, so I'll probably get a new one once I've used this because I really do like it. Don't want to get one at this point because I've still got a tiny bit left. And then we've got that Revolution bronzer that I spoke to you about earlier. This one is a recommendation. I want to use this one soon as well. Doing this, Sarah Rose was right saying doing this, cleaning your products, makes you realise what you've got and what you don't need. And, you know, it just makes you think about buying similar products. So I'm hoping that's going to kind of make me not want anything. So we've got the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. I've not used this in ages. It's in the shade Dulce de Leche. So you get like a brightening banana powder and this matte, like kind of contour shade. And then the last one is the Sunkissed Pretty Sunkissed Bronzer. And this one's a glowy bronzer. This one is so inexpensive from Body Care. I think like £2.99. So inexpensive. Right, so let's pop those away. Right, I've not cleaned this powder. Shouldn't really need much of a clean in this because I've not had it that long. Lisa from Banning, Penning and Beyond got it me for my birthday, so yeah, shouldn't really need that much. But you know what powders are like, they get really grubby. Right, and then it's just the Illuminators and other powders we've got to do. Okay, so we'll start off with Illuminators. Get some more antibacterial on. So this is the Technique Strobe FX cream. Very, very nice, guys. I use all these, what I'm going to show you now. If I use anything else for a different reason, I'll let you know. But I use them all under my foundation to give it that really, really glowy base. So if you see me with a glow on camera, I mean, I look more glowy anyway under the lights, but if you see me with a glow on, I've used something out of here. This one is fairly new to the collection. It's the Rimmel Instant Strobing Highlighter. I got this one from Poundland. It is a little bit too golden for me, but it was £1, guys, so it was worth a try. Not too much to clean up there. This one is just a highlighting stick. I just use that as what it's intended for, highlighter stick. Sometimes I'll use it before foundation, just on the cheekbones. But yeah, I'm glad to have this. I didn't buy this, I got it in friend mail from Courtney Shanice, and it's in the shade When the Nude Strikes if you're interested. Then I've got this one. So this one is the Wet n Wild Hello Halo highlighter in the shade Halo Goodbye. Now I got it from Poundland as well for £1. Gorgeous, gorgeous is all I can say about it. I absolutely love it. So the camera stopped again. This is going to get annoying. I was just saying I highly recommend this one if you can get it. I don't think you can get it in the UK. There's certain products that you can't get in the UK that are by Wet n Wild. I mean, eBay and Amazon will probably do them if you live in the UK and are watching this and want to try it. I recommend this product. It's so nice on the skin, guys. So there is that one, and something very similar to that actually is this L'Oreal True Match highlighter. So if you can't get the Wet n Wild one, try and get this one. This one you'd be able to pick up from eBay as well. It's 301 Icy Glow, and again this is used under foundation just to give me that glow that I love. Then we've got another L'Oreal one. It's the Glow Cherie. Everyone was saying that this one was a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one. I don't think it is. The Charlotte Tilbury one is more like a primer. This one is more, they class it as a primer, but I would say it's more like a highlighter. But I do still use it as, I wouldn't say a primer, I would just say just to go under the foundation, because I use a primer before that step. Then we've got the Becca Ignite, I think it's a highlighter really, it's in the shade Passion. It's a little bit too dark. Where are we going to put it? So there. It is so shiny though. It does have a tiny bit of glitter on, but under foundation you can't see it. Then I have this one. I think this was my first ever strobing product. It's the PS Strobing Highlighter Cream. And it has lasted me for ages, guys. This one is in the shade Pearl. Then we've got the Rimmel Good to Glow 001 Notting Hill Glow Illuminator. Again, I highly recommend this one. It's a little bit like the Primark one, but you can't get the Primark one anymore, and I think you can still get this Rimmel one. So that's that one. And then the last one I've got is the Sleek Berkist Illuminator in Monaco. I did get this in I either got it in a glossy box or a birch box. It's a little bit filthy, but that's all the Illuminators done. Right, I'm gonna because this is the only one that's not actually new, I'm going to clean it. Right, pressed powders here. So we've got this Revolution and Bacon Blot pressed powder. I got the wrong shade. I wanted a lighter one, but I either chose the wrong shade or they sent me the wrong shade. So I've not really used it too much, but we'll give it a wipe anyway. Then we've got this Wet n Wild Neutral Beige powder. Really, really love it. They don't do this anymore in the UK either. And this one is probably a little bit too dark, but I can get away with it. It's got a little bit of hard pan here, I didn't realise. Yeah, there's that. Then I've got this Glowish by Huda Beauty. I really don't know what I feel about this, because obviously it's supposed to be a glowy powder, but I don't notice any glow. I think what it is, I'm going to have to get a matte foundation. I don't have any matte foundations, and test it out with that. I mean, obviously if you're wearing a glowy foundation, it's not going to look glowy, is it? Because you've already got glow on. So I'll get a cheap matte foundation and then we'll test it properly. But I do like the fact that it's really, really finely milled. I mean, it does look glowy there. So maybe it's just the foundation I'm using it with. Then we've got a couple of Rimmel powders, Holy Grails. I've not used them in a long time. We've got Peach Glow, and I think the other one's just transparent. These are quite finely milled as well. Yeah, the other one's just transparent. I think they do darker shades, so you could actually try one as a bronzer. Laura Geller Balance and Brighten Foundation with an SPF of 15. I have had this years, guys, and I don't use it as a powdered foundation because they seem to dry my skin out. I've not found one that works well with my skin. I use it as a setting powder, and just doing this has made me realise I've not really been pulling out new setting powders. I've been using the Essence All About Matte. Yeah, so I've been using the Essence All About Matte. I've been using that collection powder to try and use it up, but I've not pulled anything like from here, so we need to rectify that soon. Then I've got another one. It's the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten Foundation in medium. This isn't really a shade that I would have chosen for me because it's just too dark. I thought initially I could use it as a bronzer, but it's not the right shade. It's too light to be used as a bronzer. So when I've got a really pale foundation on, I do tend to use this as well. But if I knew anyone who is medium skin tone, I'd probably pass it on to them. I feel like it's redundant in my collection, but it's very expensive, isn't it? It wasn't expensive for me. I got it in a set, but I don't just want to declutter it. Here we have the Makeup Gallery Smoothly Does It pressed powder. It's okay for drugstore for like £1. It's okay, guys. It's in the shade Translucent 1. So let's pop all these back. And then we're just doing the loose powders here. Right, so we've got the number 7. This is a brightening powder. It's quite nice. It's Translucent Perfect Light powder. Can you see how brightening it is? Let's clean the cap. So this NYX HD Studio Photogenic isn't what it says on the tin. It's the Revolution Peach powder that I showed you earlier. I've got the Max Factor Miracle Veil Radiant Loose Powder. I don't know how I feel about this either. Like I said, you know, with the Glowish, I'm putting it on top of a already glowy foundation. Whoops, it's not going to work. So I need to get a matte one. I'll probably get it from Primark. They've got a really nice matte one that I used to love. I think it's only £5. So I'll get that and then we can revisit these again. Oh dear, just cleaned all this. Right, that one there, the YC collection, I've just got that from Naomi, so I'm not gonna bother with that. This Nude by Nature though, I've had it for a while. I got this with my Feel Unique box. Can't really give an opinion on it just yet because I've only used it a couple of times. It's nice to try it though. I mean, we used to be able to get Nude by Nature in the UK in Debenhams, but Debenhams no longer exists. Then I've got this Laura Mercier pot. It's got the Laura Mercier translucent powder in it, so I think that's just like the normal translucent. And then this one is, it says translucent loose powder, but it's more of a banana brightening powder, and they sent 2 more as well. I got it from Space & K when I bought the Hourglass face palette, which you'll see when we get there, but they sent like, I think it was either 3 or 4 of these, and I only thought 2 of them would be ideal for me, just purely because of my skin and how pale I am. So let's show you this one. Right, so what originally came in here was the Laura Mercier brightening powder, and everyone raves about that. I didn't like it, guys. I could see glitter, like I can see glitter with the Miracle Veil here, you can see it, but this one you can't see it as much as you could the Laura Mercier one. I just didn't like it. I used it all up, I didn't like it, and I wouldn't repurchase it, but that's just my own personal opinion because I know a lot of you guys like it. So we've got the Fenty Beauty, what's this one, Pro Filter in Butter 02. I like this. Not used it as much, but I do really like it. It's so finely milled. I definitely get the full size in this. It's quite brightening as well. I do use it for my under eye. Feel like we're finally getting somewhere, guys. Right, I'm making a mess of the table again. Okay, so that is everything in there in regards of powders. We'll do an overview at the end. I'm hoping to find my battery charger for my camera, for my other camera, so we'll do an overview at the end. So that's that. Let's just clean off the table. Should have got glass cleaner really. I do have some glass cleaner, but I'll just use this. Right, so now we're going to clean off my little unit. I'm not going to be putting things in there today. I think I might maybe pull the powders out that are in the way of all my hair things and just put them in here, but in regards to Shop My Stash makeup, we're going to go through it as like a brand new Shop My Stash. I'm not showing you last time's products because we've done this, and I don't think going forward I'll be doing the review unless there's an outcry for it from you guys, which I don't mind if there is, but it does take me an hour to film, over an hour to film. Sometimes it's like an hour and 20 minutes, so I try and edit it down to like 50 minutes or 45 minutes, and it takes a long period of time, guys. I don't mind doing it if you really want to see it, but the views aren't there, and I'm just wondering why aren't the views there. It could be my content. I mean, if you've got any constructive criticism to give to me on my Shop My Stash videos on how I can make them better, please, I'm open to it in the comments down below. I'd really like it. One of the other reasons I'm not doing it is because I've started doing my Shop My Stash eyeshadow palettes on YouTube Shorts, and also showing my Shop My Stash products, and they're doing better over there than they're doing on the main channel, which stands to reason, just purely because they are shorter videos, so people are more inclined to watch them. But just let me know your thoughts down in the comment section before. Let me know what you want, because Yeah, I do make the videos, but I feel like it's our channel, not just mine. And I'll do whatever you want me to do going forward. And I'd love to hear your ideas. So this Nick going away, I did a what's in my makeup bag for YouTube shorts yesterday. Took my makeup to my mum's because I didn't have time to put it on, because I was having a editing nightmare. So I did a short video and it's going up this afternoon. So as I film this, it's Monday the 30th of May. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but I want it to go up pretty soon because I've been promising you guys this video for a while now, for at least a good, what, 3 weeks. I wanted to do it as I'm going to be doing my Shop My Stash, so then we could just empty this section out. Right, that's about as good as that's going to get. You don't have to be perfectly clean, just an improvement on what it was. Still has a few smears on it, but that'll do. And I think what I'm going to do now is put this in the front room, and then we'll have enough room for those bins that I did in the beginning of the video, and we can put all that away. I'll get my makeup bag that I took to my mum's and we'll put all that away, and then it's probably going to be time to take a break. I will have been at it for best part of an hour and a half, and I'll need to get ready for my appointment, so let's do that. Probably have to do this at the end again. Right, I'm just gonna move the candles that are over there, and then we can go to the other white top. I don't think I'm gonna get all this done today, guys. There is a lot to do. That makeup bag. Right, so we're going to clean the products that are in here. The makeup bag could do with a bit of cleaning as well. Will that just come off for the most part? Yeah. It wasn't that dirty when I took it out. So it's got 2 sections if you've not seen this before. So it's got a section like that. Just wipe that off. I didn't use this part yesterday. And then it's got a main section. It's really, really great travel bag. I think I only paid £15 for this as well. So in that section we've got my Natasha Denona pastel palette. I did a really nice look with this yesterday, so let's just clean her off. Right, I've still got the plastic on the mirror, but I don't really like taking the plastic off, because when I show you the shades you can see them and the mirror becomes all reflective, so I tend to keep that on. So let's just wipe this down. Shouldn't need that much of a wipe down because it's a new palette. I think I only got it in March or April, I can't remember. Right, that'll do. Right, so then we've got the Hollywood Flawless filter, and we're just going to pop these away as and when we clean them. Just move you back. Right, we've got the e.l.f. sheeting finishing powder. Got quite a significant pan in that. Where can this go? Just leave that there. We've got the Patrick Tar for Face Do We Know Her Blush Duo. I love this blush. I absolutely love it. Definitely want to get more of these if I see a shade that I like. But I also want to try just the powder version because I really like this powder. in here, but I've been told it's different in the bigger ones that he does. But that is absolutely stunning. I have used this since Karen bought it for me, and I'll probably bring it back in. Then we've got the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation in the shade 120. Not too sure how I feel about this, but we're going to continue to use it. I'm not going to pull it again this rotation that's coming up. It could be the way my skin is at the moment, and that's probably why I feel the way I do. I mean, it's a hydrating foundation, I should love it. We've got some more brushes here, these can just go away. I've got this Revolution Ultimate Pigment Base in the shade Pink. I've got this Essence Lash Princess Mascara. What you're seeing now, guys, is the makeup I used yesterday. Ew, look at that, look how black it is. You don't notice it when the packaging is black. Gross. Then we've got the Makeup Gallery Slay the Brow. Feel like I need to get some more of these microfiber towels as well. Then I've got this Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser. It's a multi-use concealer. This one is in the shade 05 Brightener, so it's the lightest one that you can get. Still quite a lot of product left. It's kind of in the project pan, guys. The top needs cleaning. Right, and then we've got this Kylie lipstick. Not the biggest fan of it, guys. This one is in the shade... what shade's that? Cherry on Top. Basically, with this lipstick, I'll be using it up and never repurchasing again. I thought it was like a liquid lipstick formula. I mean, it is a liquid lipstick, but it's more of a tint, and it's like that creamy, like matte lipstick that NYX do. It's more or less the same lipstick, and I don't much care for them either. But yeah, we'll be using it. These products that I used yesterday, I think I'm just going to put back in there. I used this as well. This one is in Project Pan, so it's the MAC Soft and Gentle. Got a really big dip going on here. And then I used this as well. So this is the Essence All About Matte Face Powder. Don't know where the lid is. I need to find it. Right, so we'll put all this in here, and then